Sorry for the interruption because of the memory is full so far. The another video I should made here, and I will collage and send you back. Then the next part is secondary constriction and nucleolar organizers. Other than centromere, chromosome possess another narrow region called as a secondary constriction. In diagrammatic representation, there are two secondary constriction. I think in shown here, there is another narrow portion which is occurred above the surface and below the surface of the region of the primary constriction. What is called as a secondary constriction, or it is also called as a nucleolar organizers. The secondary constrictions can be identified from centromere at anaphase. Secondary constriction can be identified from centromere of anaphase because there is a bending only at the centromere. Because there is a bending, there is a groove, or there is a narrow, the portion which is occurred at the centromere or primary constriction. Secondary constrictions which contain genes to form nucleoli are known as the nucleolar organizer. Why it is called as a nucleolar organizer? Due to because of secondary constriction which contains the genes to form nucleoli, which form the nucleoli. Hence it is called as a nucleolar organizer. Remember, what is nucleolar organizer? Nucleolar organizer is nothing but a secondary constriction which contains number of genes to form the nucleoli. Hence the secondary constriction is oftenly called as a nucleolar organizer. The next one is telomere. See, the terminal part of the chromosome, it is a blunt end of the both opposite side. Either it is a anterior or it is a posterior part of the arm of the chromosome, which is consist of the blunt end or terminal part of the chromosome, which is known as a telomere. Telomeres are having polarity. It's having a kind of capacity, that is the polarity, which prevents the fusion of chromosomal segments. Any kind of chromosomal segment which is not attached to the one chromosome to the another chromosome, due to because of the terminal part, what is called as a telomere, which having the polarity capacity. Because of it is a polar, hence it prevents the fusion of chromosomal segments. Next one is a satellite. It is an elongated segment that is sometimes present on a chromosome at the secondary constriction, where the secondary constriction at the above part there is a segment of chromosome is present. The chromosomes with a satellite are known as SAT chromosomes. The chromosomes with a satellite are known as SAT chromosomes. The SAT chromosomes are associated with molecular organizers. That molecular organizers in the form of, I think you heard the palindromic sequences. Those palindromic sequences of DNA which are mainly found at the region of where the SAT chromosome is present, or the segment of satellite which is present above the surface of or above the region of secondary constriction. Next one is chromatin. Chromatins are the thread-like fibers made up of DNA, RNA and proteins. During cell division, the chromatin fibers condense and chromosomes are visible with distinct features. The darkly stained condensed region of chromatin is known as heterochromatin, and light stained diffused region of chromatin is known as euchromatin. Of course, we are already studied in nucleus part consists of chromatin fibers. There are the two types of chromatin fibers, like one is a heterochromatin and another one is the euchromatin. If the heterochromatin is a darkly stained and which is also condensed to form the darkly stained part of the chromosome, that is a centromere, and lightly stained region of the chromosome is a chromatids, which are formed by the condensation of a euchromatin. At a prophase stage of the chromosomal material, at the prophase stage, the chromosomal material is visible as a thin filament, which is known as a chromonymata. What is chromonymata? During the time of prophase stage, the chromosomal material is visible as a thin filament, which is called as a chromonymata. At interphase stage, bead-like or knot-like structure are visible, which are an accumulation of chromatin material are called as a chromomere. The bead-like structure are visible, which are an accumulation of chromatin material, which is called as a chromomere. These are the smaller parts which are present at the region of chromosome. And the last one is the mass of acrocentric material in which chromonymata are embedded is called as a matrix. It is the acrocentric material in which chromonymata are embedded. They are present inside this material, what is called as a matrix here. But the matrix is enclosed in a sheath, in a layer, a thin layer, which is known as pellicle. But both matrix and pellicle are non-genetic materials. They are not having any kind of genes and DNA, hence they are called as a non-genetic materials, both matrix and pellicle. The matrix is present at the interior and which is enclosed by a sheath, what is called as a pellicle. These are the non-genetic part of the chromosome. This is all about the ultra structure of what? Chromosome. Thank you.